Hey, it's Matt from AI DIY. AIDIY.tech is the website. Today, I have done a meta tag breakdown for creating songs either within ChatGPT or directly into Suno, Udio, but I wanted to address it with the update for Suno 4.5. We had a bit of time to use 4.5 over the last couple weeks, but I want to specifically test the mood, genre, all those new tags, see if it reads any better in 4.5 than it did with 4 or 3.5. Stay tuned for that. Suno specifically mentions in the release of 4.5 under their documentation that they pick up enhancements or tags. They don't mention them directly as tags better than they have in the past. So I'm going to read a little bit of this here, the snippet where it says, and then we'll put it to the test. Smarter prompt interpretations. Version 4.5 better understands and translates your descriptions, capturing the details, moods, and instruments you specify. Now, both emotional nuances and technical music elements are better reflected in your song. And also prompt enhancement helper. Make the most of version 4.5's new complexity with the prompt enhancement helper. See your genre ideas evolve into rich, detailed style descriptions that you can use as is or tweak to your liking. Cool. So anecdotally, I find this to be true. I, did some experimentation on my own, and Suno 4.5 seems to much quicker pick up on what you intend for that song based on prompts or based on your meta tags that you use. But we'll put it to the test. Cool. Now, before I go into my test, I just want to describe what meta tags are, or the tags that you use through a song. Before we started using meta tags, we would just prompt out a song. It would be the intro, it would be the verse 1, it would be chorus, verse 2, bridge, and we sort of went down that. And then we sort of leave it up to Suno or Udio to fill in the blanks. If we were lucky enough to get a guitar solo there or a musical intro into the song, we thought it was great. Along came meta tags, and then all of a sudden you can add musical intro with guitar. You could basically get halfway through a song and you want to add a musical break with a guitar solo or drums or clarinet or whatever. And you can prompt those with those brackets through that. You can even have things in there that say speaking parts. So you might want to say, like, I don't know an example, like you're singing all along about like being on a boat, and then someone's going, and then it was really lonely in the cabin all by myself. And then it breaks back into song or something. You can do that with certain brackets. So as it's matured, Suno 4.5 is intended to pick up on those brackets even more. So what I'm going to do, I've actually built out a very basic song. I want this to be reflective, ambient sort of sounding, and I've prompted it for 4.0 and 4.5. And I've the same thing. I'm going to do a like for like. We're going to see how well 4.0 or 4.5 picks up on those tags based on 4.0. And what I'll do is I'll probably have in the description, and I'll show you the way that tags are used through the song, so that you have a good idea of ways, and you can use these exact examples. So this is 4.0, a song that I'm calling, what am I calling it? Some Vibes. Oh, looks like I spelled it wrong. Some Vibs. I don't care what the song is called. So we'll check it out. Some Vibs, version 4.0. I'll listen to it now. Cool. So here's where I've padded out version 4.0. So you see I've included some tags here in these brackets: intro, mood, reflective, instrumental, soft piano, ambient pad. I wanted to start off with a soft piano and have it be ambient. And then basically go into the first verse, and as the mood is going to be what the mood is, and the vocals are the vocal style. And then it's basically saying this is the chorus, mood hopeful. I'm trying to really push the boundaries of 4.0, just see how the result is, and then we'll try 4.5. So let's check it out here. All right, I think enough of the song has been made. If it hasn't made it all the way through, I think we'll get an idea. The lyrics are very basic. I haven't added a whole lot of basic in. I'm just trying to get the feel, and obviously I don't want you to sit through 4 minutes of a song every time. So let's just listen to this.
I used to wonder where I'd go, lost in thoughts, a quiet flow. Mm-hmm. 'Cause dreams, not fear instead. You time slips by, but I still stand, building castles out of sand. But now I see the light ahead, chasing dreams, not fear instead.
I'm not going to lie, for 4.0, I thought that went really well. I mean, I've found that 4.5 does it a lot better. I'm not saying this is the most perfect song ever. This is a pretty good example, and it's a pretty good example of it picking up on tags and genre type. Maybe I'm just expert level tagging now, but let's just see if it picks up any better. I won't bother with the second song. I'll see if it picks up even better on version 4.5. So what I'll do, I will change this to version 4.5. Ooh. Yeah. So these are some of the new things that have come up that people are talking about. I will possibly check that and show you some of these new tools in here that have come up that everybody's talking about as well. So you can see 4.5, smarter prompts, better genre, mashups, faster generations, max 8 minutes. I haven't had an 8-minute song yet. I haven't seen it produce an 8-minute song, and I wouldn't really want to produce an 8-minute song with this stuff, maybe with my ambient stuff. But let's go ahead and we won't mess with any of this stuff. I don't really want to do that. Let's go ambient pop. No, that's not what I called it. Anyway, song title, Vibs 2. Just to create. Cool. 4.5. Here we go. Do you see that? Yeah, you see that. Cool. We'll create. Cool. Let's show our first iteration of Vibs 2. Now, this is Suno 4.5. Same exact prompts. See if it picks it up. You tell me in the comments what you think is better. Well, it's not picking up piano.
I used to wonder where I'd go, lost in thoughts, a quiet flow. But now I see the light ahead, chasing dreams, not fear instead. Time slips by.
So now you can see where it says this create things faster. I've actually made an assumption that it actually would. And I've basically hit play before it finished generating, assuming that it was going to finish generating before I played through the whole song. So that's something to take note. I don't know how much faster generation this is, seeing it's slower than the one that I produce in 4.0.
But
If you enjoy what you're seeing so far and you find this useful, please subscribe down below. Subscribing helps the channel. This is very much community focused. The better this channel gets and the more attention this gets, absolutely it helps you because it brings in guests that I can interview that are maybe record company execs or legal people that work in the music industry. The more attention this channel gets, the better it is for you, the better it is for me, the better it is for the channel. So please subscribe below, comment below, and all that stuff. I appreciate that. If you could support this channel, down in the description below, there's links to, if you want to make a donation to the channel, I appreciate that. It does cost money to run this channel. Support the charity that I support, the John Fawcett Foundation. Link is in there. Either go to my website, the John Fawcett Foundation link is in there, donate there, or donate directly on my site just so I can track the donations. Otherwise, I'm happy to go to John Fawcett directly. Or you can support my channel by buying a t-shirt, and you can basically show off to the world either through my logo or that you've been featured in your 5 featured artists through the channel, the white one or the black one. You can order one of these if you like. They're pretty cool. Only I have one of these at the moment. If you want to, that'd be great. Okay, to me, you know, it missed some of the tags, but I mean, Suno just does that. And sometimes you have to do multiple versions. What I can see is it picked up on the intent of the song a lot more. It's much more dramatic. It's much fuller. It picked up on that of the tags, even if not directly with the soft piano, for example. And mind you, I didn't pad this out too much. I didn't tag this. This is specifically what it mentions within the release notes, that it picks up on the mood sort of stuff and the genre sort of stuff. And to be honest, like even before I enter into the enhancement stage, after, you know, picking my favorite version of the song and then enhancing it through the DAW or whatever. So in that way, I mean, I picked this up as a definite yes. Let me just show you a song that I've actually put out into production where it tags a lot, and hopefully I can show you those tags where I've added instrumentals and everything like that. A song I called, well, we'll see. I'll show you. Okay, here's my song, We'll Catch Up, which I've released on Praise Be Vinyl. I finished this one extracted, did some digital enhancements, but let's just see where I've added some instrumental breaks in here. And it works really good with rock stuff as well. This is sort of like a rock ballad sort of song, but this is one I've basically put into production, and we'll just hear it. Tell me if you pick up where it's picked up really well with the instrumentals and things. Check it out.
Not be strangers now. I laughed, said you know where I am. You nodded, smiled, and then we never did. Saw your name light up my phone. Hey, you just crossed my mind. You wrote, said we should grab a drink real soon. I said, yeah, I've been thinking that too. Oh yeah, we'll catch up, we'll catch up. Got so much to say, just need a good chug. Next time we talk, yeah, we'll set the day. We'll finally make it stick, no more delay. Yeah.
I just want to jump in on this part here. This is where the tags do really well. As I mentioned before, it used to be you'd hope to get lucky and hit instrumentals on parts of the songs on its own. This is where tags just really came in really well. Like I added that in because I wanted that little break there.
Ran into you outside that cafe. We both said, man, we let it slip away. You said I should have reached out. I said we both could have, maybe now we will. Oh yeah, we'll catch up, we'll catch up. Got so much to say, just need a good chug. Next time we talk, yeah, we'll set the day. We'll finally make it stick, no more delay. Let it drift,
And I just want to lead into this last part. Suno used to do a terrible job of introing and outroing a song. And now, as mentioned in the release notes, it's much better than that, and that's been my experience. Great. I wouldn't normally go and play an entire song all the way through. I don't typically have patience for things like that when I'm watching other videos, but I just wanted you to see it all the way through in a live example that I've done, not just a sample. Now, again, as I mentioned in my last minute meta tag video, if you really are struggling to figure out tags and where to put them in, ask ChatGPT. Like, ChatGPT can help you place tags where they need to go. Say like, look, this song is too much singing and not enough breakup. Say, look, ChatGPT, here's my lyrics, and maybe even you get ChatGPT to write you lyrics. Insert meta tags. I want an instrumental break here, and I want it to be like wailing guitars or harpsichord or flute or something like that. Say, ChatGPT, can you help prompt it with these sort of meta tags with these, and make sure you get the brackets right. With the, I'll just show you here too. Suno appreciates these brackets a lot more, these ones here, and it doesn't generally sing out those brackets. And I've found that out, like experimentation, and people will mention that specifically. There's other brackets you could kind of use, but stick with these for now. So yeah, if you have no idea what meta tags to include, yeah, ChatGPT is a godsend. Now there's other ones. Look, I have people swear by these, but the tags like high definition, high quality, studio sounding audio, things like that. Mess around with those you want. I have had zero luck with that, even though people in the Discords and the Facebook groups swear by them. I haven't had any luck with it. Maybe you will. Maybe they got lucky. Maybe they're just really good. I don't know. You try that sort of stuff. It's all experimentation. Cool. Thanks everybody for watching. Definitely experiment around. I obviously haven't captured every single thing that you can possibly capture with the Suno tags. This is very much to demonstrate my experience with it. And if you like to, please drop some comments down below, any sort of tips that I haven't picked up on, and I will appreciate that very much, and I'll catch you in the next video.